Smile on your face last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's up, folks? Unfortunately, it is not Friday. The funny thing is, folks, I had to take off Tuesday because there wasn't going to be anybody at the house, and the package that I was getting was it had to be signed for. But let me tell you this funny story. So I called my manager at work. I'm like, look, I've got a package coming in. And unfortunately, they can't just leave it at the door. Someone has to be here for it. Now, before 12, but who knows if it is. But I'm not going to be able to come in until that package gets there and I can sign for it. So he texted me back, cool. So here's what I did. I opened the front door. I left the screen door closed. I had the front door wide open. And I just went to my room, and I turned on ESPN, and I started watching ESPN. Or YouTube or something. But I was cognizant of maybe that delivery is going to get here. So I'm sitting there, and I'm listening to something on YouTube. And folks, do you know sometimes when you're listening to YouTube, especially ESPN, or it could be any video, and you will hear a phone ring in the background. You'll hear some type of beeping going on, or anything. So, folks, I'm watching something on YouTube, and I hear this bloom, 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 bloom. And folks, to be honest, I was trying to listen to whatever I was listening on YouTube, and the doom, 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 it was kind of annoying me. I was like, man, damn. So after it finally stopped, I went on watching what I was watching. So by the time noon gets here, I'm like, damn, I guess he's not going to come before noon. So I go out and I just take a look outside the door. Folks, my heart drops. My heart drops because what do I see on the damn door? A damn tag from FedEx saying that we tried to deliver your fucking package. By now, I am totally pissed at myself because there's no way that I'm going to miss another day of work talking about a package. So finally, I call in to FedEx and I say, look, I missed the delivery, but I'm not going to be able to be here tomorrow. So what I need you to do is to keep this package where you have it. I'll come pick the package up. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, folks, because what I had planned to do, well, if it had got there before 10, which it did, I was going to go on into work. But if it didn't get there before 10 and got there after 12, I wasn't going into work. I was going to get a fresh start on this package that I got. Folks, it was an MPC Live 2 is what I was expecting. So I just made those arrangements. I'm bummed out because it's too late for me to go to work. Folks, right about 1:30, I was like, man, what am I going to do now? I guess I'll walk around the fucking house. Folks, as soon as I said it in my mind, this is what I heard at the door. Loud. Bam, bam, bam. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Folks, I go to the door. It's the FedEx guy. And I see my big box. And I'm like, I wasn't going to get on the dude. Yes, I was going to get on the dude. Because, like I said, the door was left wide. I'm going to think what you need to do is you need to knock on that door like you just did. Because I wasn't going to miss that. I'd have heard that shit. To make a long story short, folks, I got my MPC2 live. Tell you something, folks. And I'm going to explain in beginner mode about this MPC2 live. Because, folks, I've been making, quote unquote, making beats for I don't know how long now. But I haven't been doing it on an MPC. And there's a curve. There's a learning curve that you're going to have to do. Just like if you go from Windows and then you think you just going to jump on a Mac and it's going to be, no, it's not going to be like that. It's going to take you a minute to correspond this Mac with that Windows. The same thing is going to happen with this MPC if I'm going to use it. So, folks, I'm going to tell you, the last couple of days I've been watching videos just to get a couple of things clarified to me. Folks, yesterday, for the most part, they were clarified to me. So I'm getting ready. Folks, tomorrow is Friday. So what that means is this MPC is getting ready to get a workout. I'm going to set up my camera and I'm going to catch it all on camera. Because sometimes, folks, you know how they put out these books for dummies, that some are like calculus for dummies, history for dummies, all that shit. I'm going to put out videos for dummies. I'm a dummy. I'm calling myself a dummy. But what that means is I'm going to explain this shit to where even a retard can understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, folks, that's my intro. That's not in my damn title, but that's what happened to me on Tuesday. I was hoping that MPC would arrive on Monday. Didn't happen like that. But anyway, now, folks, let's get off of this and let's talk some sports. First of all, let's talk about New York. Folks, has looked good this entire playoffs. Much of this in playoffs, I'll say.